comments yesterday in like Delusive in Canada, and they're all saying, "Oh, chatting shit." But if they haven't put money into it, why are they so bothered? Don't pocket watch. If people want to do something nice for someone, what's the fucking issue? Like, so what? Chippy is very open about the fact that he's a single father. He claims blah blah blah.
Which my Dan did say this wasn't about Chippy. I don't know why he went on one. I've never seen a video of my Chippy. I don't know who's come forward and give you this money. I really don't know. I haven't.
Well, Hayley, I think it was Hayley that started it, and she wanted to do something nice. I think she wanted to. I think somebody said £100, and then it just went out of control. So
I just think it's nice that his son is going to have a nice Christmas. People have put a bit of money together. I don't think anyone's going without to do it. Like, people need to. I don't know what. Like, I've literally just come on, so I don't know what's been said with Dan and that. But I just think, don't worry about what's happening to other people, because every year people are helped on this app in regards to Christmas and
be helped all year round.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's just a nice thing to do for one of the, like, Chippy's a smaller FYP host who doesn't make as much as other people, and that's absolutely fine. It's just a nice thing to do. I don't know, I really genuinely don't know why people are so angry about it. I think it's crazy.
I've just said.
No, not you, Pearl.
Very nice that he's going to have a beautiful Christmas with his child. That's very nice. But my partner, Chippy, I promise you, and I won't backtrack on it. It shouldn't have been fetched the app, and this is exactly why.
Listen, I'm not trying to do. I talk quite openly about my situation, not to beg for people to help me, but because people misunderstand people. You know what I mean? He's on universal credit. He's living the life. No, I don't. I live week to week worrying about money. I don't.
Yeah, and Chippy, we've all been there. We've all been there. There's no shame.
Because we ran out of decorations, couldn't afford to get any more until I get paid. Yeah.
See, I think it's nice because, like, I'm.
Well, sorry, put people in.
I would have still got my son. I would have still got my son that one decent gift. You know what I mean? But I would have had to miss a bill to pay for it.
Don't ever feel ashamed, no matter whatever anybody says on this app. Every time you go to feel ashamed or anything like that, just know what your son's face is going to look like.
No, we've all been there to help you, Chippy. Exactly that. No, don't. They've all been there. It's a beautiful thing, but this is where I'm coming from. It shouldn't have been.
I've worked all my life, Bill. I've worked all my life, and my life's just got turned upside down because of circumstances. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Chippy, we've all been there. There's no shame, and people helping people. That is what is good about this app. That these are your friends, Alex, Hayley, whoever. These are your friends. These are people who have seen that. Yeah, do you know what? He's struggling for Christmas. No, your son's not going without at all. However, he's now got extra, and it's nice for him, and it's nice for you. And look at their own selves. And if you haven't put money into it, mind your fucking business.
Exactly. I don't. This is why things like this, if you genuinely want to do something for your friends, honestly, and I'm not just saying it,
it was a spur of the moment thing, though. Let me explain. Chippy has always been the fairest person that we know on this app. He gives everybody a voice and fairly. Last night, we all went over and did a love drop in his live to cheer him up because, you know, times are hard, and we went back into Hayley's, and we were like, look, can we do something for Chippy?
Yeah,
so the goal was £100 there. It was just a snowball effect. It was done in less than 15 minutes, and some of Chippy's mods were like, come on over and tell him, because he's going to be a lot less stressed with Christmas, knowing that he can pay his bills that he had to cancel. Now, like, he's living hand to mouth like many of us. Yeah. So we all just put a little bit in each. Nobody forced us, nobody asked. We actually asked, could we do something for him and his son?
But I don't even think you need to be up here talking about that, because I don't think what Dan was talking about this morning was you in any case. I think he was just talking generally about people that are upcoming that personally put up GoFundMes in order to pray for their things.
That's different.
Yeah, that's a different thing. And so I think
that's what no one's actually understood what I've said.
Yeah, I don't think he was talking about
different
Chippy
language.
situation.
But can I just say as well,
it wasn't about Chippy. You want me, Babby?
we was in Top Girls the other day, and there's a lady on here who gets her child has Down syndrome and a heart issue. She had her disability benefit cut, so she had lost her mobility car. We raised £500 for her in 10 minutes. Are you lot going to cry about that?
Exactly.
Not you lot, as in you in the boxes, but the people chatting shit. Or is that one okay because it's a disabled child?
People can see the difference between the different things, and I think, Chippy, even you being up here talking about it, I think just puts the attention on you for no reason, because it's totally separate.
Exactly, Chippy. I said it, I don't know how many times, and then you kept answering me back in the comments like I were talking to you. And I weren't.
Because you kept saying it was indirect. It was.
Yeah,
not
because my comments kept saying, like Holly's just been in, I couldn't give a fuck if they were raising money for you, Chippy, in all honesty. I wasn't talking about you. It's because I'd seen the live this morning when I got up, and then it reminded me of it, and you'll see over the next coming weeks. And then people will jump on
I
these
forgot to ring my Top Girl back. She's going to do me in. Sorry, go on.
Listen, I've got somebody wants me. I'm going to have to drop.
The way I look at it, Chippy, the ones who are.
But Chippy, don't feel bad.
No,
I do feel bad now.
Chippy, give
Well,
yourself.
don't feel bad.
They wouldn't
The
say no
best
if they were
Christmas.
offered, so don't worry about it, Chippy.
Chippy, when you're able to, I'm sure that you'll pay it forward. Do you know what I mean? So when someone gets a good turn, they then in the future, when they're back on their feet or they're doing okay, will pay it forward.
Absolutely.
And there's
And
nothing
if
wrong
you
with
feel
you
that bad
receiving
about
some
it,
money.
share it between these boxes immediately.
Right now. Send us unis.
Chippy, just
Alright,
keep
bye, guys.
thinking of your
Right, listen,
son's face.
I'm going to jump down. All right.
Okie doke. See, this is. Do you understand? This is exactly what I'm saying. Now look at that. All Friends has tried to do a beautiful thing, right? And within minutes, we all know what fucking TikTok's like, right? It's just been jumped on from every direction. So that's why I'm saying it should have been done and kept. Yes, all of them communities know they put their whatever bit to it, right? Then it could have just went, proof shown, this is what was raised, or just to say this is what we spoke about the other day.
But because it was a spur of the moment thing, it was just literally an in the moment situation.
And to be honest, Pearl, why should we hide stuff? Because people can't keep their mouth shut in the comments.
And it's on
Not for
TikTok,
you.
like it's a TikTok friendship.
No,
so
that
it's
was
on
just answer,
TikTok.
not for you, mind your business. Not for you who's donated, but look at the shit Chippy's getting now. That's
I know.
exactly why.
Like, he should be feeling amazing now, knowing that his
And he's
son's going to
not.
get the presents he wants, and he's not feeling amazing.
So that's why I said, you did. To me,
Can I just say that Jay Fix and I am not backtracking. I can't stand people that go and live their life all year round, that smoke, drink, go out, go on holidays, buy themselves nice things, and expect everyone else to fucking foot the bill. There's no backtracking here, so fuck off. You
See, and
know.
I'll stand with my Dan there too. I agree with what he's just said there, because come on, it goes on all the time. But everybody seemed to think this is about Chippy. It's not about Chippy, was it, my Dan?
Well, we'll see in the upcoming weeks how many people get dragged for doing that, and then we'll see if it's
exactly. We would all do it. So
this is a conversation that's had every single year.
you know, the other day, my Alicia, well, when that got mentioned, everybody was in my live. I said, "Oh, send
When
for
what
my
got
Top Girl to
mentioned?
come in." And then I said to Top Girl, "Ring me after the live because I wanted." And I said, "Have you got a bank account?" And I wanted to have a little chat with my
Yeah.
Top Girl. So
But it's just nice to be able to do stuff like that. I just think you've got people like Angie are asking for $5,000 for carpets and asking for GoFundMe's for phones and for fucking
Right,
beds
so I
and
know
that, and
that
then have the
Smiles is
audacity to sit and speak about friends helping friends, and it's on the app because it's a friendship on the app.
I know that
just
Smiles
don't see the
kids are
issue.
older, but what is the difference really if they wanted to do a nice thing for Smiles? And you
Smiles
know I
is a
don't
scammer.
like the bitch, but
Because Miles is a known scammer for charity.
please all understand why
Chippy
I'm
is one of the
saying
most
it
genuine
should be
people you will come across
yeah, but
in your life.
Holly, people think that Smiles is. I'm saying in general, people will jump on one person, but then they won't with another. I mean, I know Smiles kids are about 80 odd, but
Exactly. That's the
it doesn't make any difference. If their communities want to, if Angela's done a nice live for her and everyone's rallied around her, then what business is it for anyone else then?
None.
It's the same
Nobody.
situation.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
didn't she try and, like, avoid answering questions of how
Because
old the
Smiles
kids
come
were?
herself
Yeah, she
and
did.
Smiles come herself and said, "I can't afford to get my kids Christmas presents." Blah blah blah. yada yada yada, whatever. Smiles is a
And
scammer.
everything. So she did like scam us all, because I was one of the people that gave her some money, and she did scam us all with what she was saying.
Yeah.
But she made people believe the kids were younger, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
And she asked herself.
Yeah.
She asked for the money.
I'm going to jump down
everybody's got
so
a
other people
point.
can jump in.
Thank you. I think everybody's got a point. They've got a fair point. It's their opinion. But to me, this is exactly, I hope you understand why I'm saying it shouldn't have been fetched to the app, because look who's getting the shit. And everybody thinks this is about Chippy.
It was never intended for this. It was literally just a spur of the moment thing. If we had thought any backlash would have come, we would protect Chippy. He never asks.
Come on, though, if you're coming on here, look how many people say they mentioned about things. Is that for a pat on the back? And I've said it my own self, I'll still fucking stand by that too. And this is why, if it was any of my genuine friends and we were doing anything, I'll speak the truth. It would be behind the scenes. Hiya, Babby. It would be behind the scenes.
It's nice to be nice, and we did something nice for a nice person, and that's just the end of it.
How comes
me
we're
life
allowed?
sensible.
How comes Lindsay's allowed a PayPal link in the bio for her unborn child, but Chippy's not allowed a bit of extra money for Christmas for his kid?
Again,
Which he knew
it's not
nothing
because
about.
no one is responsible. If you decide that you want to have children, then it's solely down to you.
Right, can
What
everyone
happened
gift
back
me?
in,
Because I
like, the olden days when our parents or grandparents,
got
who
two
footed
kids.
the bill then?
have to pay for Christmas and Eid, so can everyone heavily gift me? Thank you. Because there's 2 Eids, by the way, so I've got Christmas, 2 Eids and birthdays. It's a terrible time for me.
Alicia, I'm not
Exactly.
paying
Do
for
you
your
ask anyone
kids.
for help, Alicia?
No, I've been broke. I've been in that situation. I'm quite lucky in the fact my dad has money. Do you know what I mean? My family has money, so I've always been okay. But I have been in a situation where I have been claiming benefits, and I've got 3 children. And I'm on my own, and I know what it's like. Do you know what I mean? So I don't shame anyone. Like, there's lots of people in the comments who are living hand to mouth. I get that. It's
Right,
just
so
that,
when
you know.
people are saying they'd do anything to make ends meet for their kids' Christmas, but that is coming on here asking for help. But then you see them like summertime, they're all in beer gardens. That's what I'm trying to get at. You can do the part vouchers, you can save money, you can do credit union, you
But
can do anything.
circumstances
But
change very
listen to me,
quickly.
Holly. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You were aiming this at Chippy because you're part of his community.
And you wasn't
I am
speaking
not.
about
How many
Chippy.
times I need to say it again? There's people that then all of a sudden think, shit, it's November, what am I going to do?
Can I just say, can you keep tapping the screen, please? And if there's any lions, can I hear the roar?
I'll be honest though, Dan, if I've not sent that person money, it don't affect me, so I just mind my business.
But
and
if it's on the FYP, people can have the say about it.
Oh no,
That's
I get
the
that,
rules,
but
ain't it?
it don't really bother me if people are asking for money.
Well, that's down to yourself. I've got my opinion, and that's my opinion, that if you have children and you know when Christmas is, when the birthdays are, and everything like that.
Yeah, that's
you're not-
I've always said that, Dan. I agree with that. Like, Christmas and birthdays are the same time every year. I completely agree with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, my mum always made sure we had everything. I make sure my kids have got everything. His kid wouldn't have woken up on Christmas with absolutely nothing, but it's just a bit extra. Do you know what I mean? Who gives a fuck?
But you've got to think as well, there's people that sit on this app 24 hours a day, like day in, day out, every day of the year, and they have done since TikTok gave us the button to go live and to start monetizing, and people are sending them gift after gift, line after uni, and that is
and again,
bad.
people mentioned to me about battling, but the difference is I'm not relying on it. I'm not thinking, right, I'm going to come on Saturday and have a battle. I've got a battle at 7:30 on, no, 7 o'clock on Friday, actually. But I'm not thinking, right, well, this is so I can pay my light bill. This is towards my bill.
Right.
This is
There's
towards
a lot of people that do, though, Dan.
I know, but they shouldn't. They're just the same.
I know.
It's not just a sense of anyone in any circumstances. If you don't prepare for Christmas with your kids, then what the fuck are you doing? You know when it is every year. So be it battling, be it anything, you can save up. There's always ways around it. If you can stick a vape in your mouth or 20 fucking cigs or get yourself a takeaway, but then you're saying you'd do anything, you'd move heaven and earth for your child, but then you're not willing to put your packet of cigs down once a fucking month for Christmas. If you did that once a month and did buy yourself 20 cigs, what are they, about 20 quid? You'd have 200 odd quid there for Christmas.
I
know what,
choose
Dan? I can
Botox
totally-
over feeding my kids.
Yeah, what about all the people that kick off when people do go for Botox or filler? Then they're not prioritising it. You're all jumping on one situation. You're all making it personable to one person. And it's not about that. It's in general. Holly, you're going fucking...
No, I do get what you're saying, Dan. I 100% do get what you're
Beg your
saying.
pardon, what did you say?
You're going tooth and nail defending Chippy and what happened last night. And it's not about that. It's so you're telling me, Holly, right? January to November, if you see someone on TikTok, they're going on holidays, they're doing big food hauls, big shopping clothes hauls, they're smoking, they're going out drinking, they're re-gifting people. Are you saying that in them circumstances, you'd be willing to support them if they come on in December and said, do you know what, I've no money for the kids' Christmas?
No.
There we go. That's what I'm trying to get at. People
Right, and that's fair enough. Oh my God, no way, don't tell him what to do and rip me a new one, because I can just fight back as dirty, all right, love?
I don't think you'd win, Holly, but we can give it a go.
Beef
I
live.
don't think Dan was like getting at Chippy. I think Dan, as he was saying, it
Because
was
when I
a
got up this
general
morning,
thing.
I had a look on there. That was the first thing I saw. Now, there's a man called David near me. Every year, without fail, is the same. Going for tattoos, going for this, going for that. And then it's, oh, my son's going to be so disappointed on Christmas. Listen, Christmas is not sprung on anyone. It's the 25th of fucking December every single year. You have the best part of the year to make it work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
And as Chippy said, like he'd saved up money, and what he'd saved was enough to get what his son wanted, but his son changed his mind. And Holly, like what you've done for him, I think it is brilliant, because if I was in a position to help someone that way, then I'd do it. Do you know what I mean? And I hope Chippy and his son have like the most amazing Christmas.
Yeah, of course.
It
Look,
affects
I'm
my
begging,
life, Cat
can you get
Size,
your
because
heart
it gives the
moving,
acid
please?
reflux when people come on air and start going, oh, feed me kids for Christmas. Where do we draw the line? So when you see someone on benefits and they're pushing out kid after kid after kid after kid, what's the difference? So what's the difference there when they fucking try to claim benefits and that? Because they're expecting other people to pay for it. So not only do you have Christmas, you've got all the rest of the year. I know I've got a wish list up. Go and have a look if you want. There's some onesies on there for me. I'll be sure to put my British gas bill
And he
on
knows
next
I don't agree with them wish lists either, don't you, me baby?
I'll put my finger on next time. Do you know why that's so? Mainly because I go through my Discord and I point everyone in direction to tell Joey what I want each week.
Thanks.
She'd like to
Yeah,
buy
got
me a
to do it,
present.
Trish. But no, I think it was a nice thing that was done for Chippy. I really do. And like I say, it was his friends wanted to do it. But the only downside to it, and exactly for this, it shouldn't have been fetched to the app. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. Can you hear us, or am I mute?
Oh, Dolly dearest, believe me, love, over the next couple of weeks you're going to see it more and more. There's going to be screaming, crying, throwing up.
Well, I'm going to drop down, guys. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Thanks, mind your business. Bye.
I love it.
So this is exactly why this will be what the whole app will speak about today. And that's why I don't think if you're genuinely doing something for your friends, it should be fetched onto an app. And for this, the only one that's going to get hate out of this is poor Chippy. And I'll have to say it. But I agree, I also agree with what Dan's saying. I do.
People stand up for people and they go, oh, well, it's his
They're like
opinion.
on mute,
He says
because
what he
it's
wants,
noisy.
she says what he wants. But then when you go against something that they don't want, they try and drag you down. But no, I will always have my opinion. You can fuck off.
No, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I get what you're saying, Dan. I just, like someone just said to me, why has Dan got a wish list? I don't give a fuck if Dan's got a wish list.
There's a Tweety Pie onesie there.
That's why he's got a wish list. There you go.
And there's dog toys on there. That's because my community said that they wanted to get something instead of sending presents. And if you look at the list on there. I'm not like a Luna Tuna with 400, 500 pound stuff on.
Yeah, no one has to give to anything, so I just don't give a fuck. And if you do want to give to charity, there's a link in my bio for Share the Meal, where you can feed children living in poverty across the world. Okay?
Exactly. There you go.
Daniel,
nice
why are you trying to dox me? My name used to be Carter Hart. Say it right. It's actually on my profile. That's when I was married. But I'm no longer Carter. But try and dox me again.
Get up in the box.
It's
We'll have all
actually
the
Daniel
doxing
James
in
Carter
here. This is the
Hart.
Doxing Live. Alyssa is in.
Yeah, I'm a big doxer on the app.
Oh, I'm the worst doxer.
Are you?
Oh, the doxer is Happy
you
Carter.
should know.
Happy Carter, we've got the same last name, love.
I'll give all the addresses out.
I don't care, I'll dox
Oh,
anyone.
it's Canadian Andy's pink troll.
You all.
I don't get why they come with information. My old account is on this profile. I uploaded it yesterday when Chloe was messaging
Bet you
me
all have
before
an
she
issue
met
with people
boyfriend.
coming live on Christmas Day with the gifts on.
I don't give a fuck if people go live on Christmas Day. I do not care.
Hey, I do. I never think about turning the gifts off.
But on Christmas Day, I'm with my kids, I'm with my family, I'm minding my business. Like, I'm not on here going, oh, they're live on Christmas. I couldn't give a shit.
Well, I come on for 10 minutes on a Christmas morning to wish everybody Merry Christmas. I always do. And then I'll go off. And then on the afternoon, when I'm getting pissed as a parrot, I'm back on with me gifts on.
Apparently, Smiles is crashing out in Angie's.
Oh, someone come to
Can
her.
somebody come too?
I just got a message.
Most wonderful time.
Who can come too? Anybody? Nobody?
I can't. I'm getting ready to go see my No Face.
My No Face. She's getting skull dragged at the boxing. She is.
He's me babby.
Yes, he's my baby first.
Pow! I'm going to give him a wish list. Oh my God, thanks, Lily.
Hey, I can't wait for this exposure. Exposure. I always call everything a fucking exposure. For this, you know, the one that was in the charity.
Oh, yes, next week.
Can't wait for that.
Who? Oh, Rachel. Yeah, I know. I can't wait.
Me too. More than mine office.
I wonder how it's going to go.
Oh, listen.
You know, giving you money for Christmas. He obviously did. He's always hinting, I had to get a loan, I'm struggling. I'm not buying it.
You're right in what you're saying, Angie, when you said, why can't I do it offline? See if I was struggling or Linz was struggling, right? And we came together and said, look, Linz is struggling this year. We would do it offline, get a pot together, and then say, Linz, we want to help you out this year. You know
why he didn't do it offline, don't you? Because he wanted everyone to
He asked people for money in her PayPal for Lindsay's baby.
Yeah.
She's having a baby with a man who's an illegal immigrant who can't work.
The way that he comes out with things, do you know what I mean? He does it all the bloody time.
Makes me so mad. The audacity to keep coming at all of us.
I'm sorry, the fact that he said he had to get a loan out to gift me, you know, and I didn't know, I wasn't aware of that. I don't buy it. I don't believe it. That's my opinion, sorry.
She wants a new bed.
Yeah, I think
Miles is a scammer.
And a phone and carpet.
What do you understand? Like if his kid was like 5-year-old and he was like a genuine struggling single dad, because we've all been there. But like I say, like his son's like practically like 16 or something, isn't he? Like
he's 13.
And he's getting full work benefits, PIP, all sorts. Like, and he's making extra money going live every day, getting gifted. Do you know what I mean? It's foolish though.
Yeah, I think it's foolish. When he said about the loan for that wolf. And I know that he didn't get a loan out for that, for what, $5,000 gift? You know what I mean?
Angie, shut up.
I don't understand it. I'm on my own as you know. I raised my granddaughter. I've raised my kids, but I can manage to afford Christmas because I put a wee bit every week, because Christmas lands on the same date every year. You know it's coming. So why not put money away? Even a $5 a week, do you know what I mean? That's what I do. I put money away for my granddaughter so that I can afford her Christmas. I would never come on TikTok and beg for it. Absolutely not.
I'm just so mad with some of the words that I'm just, honestly, I'm mad with some of the words.
Yeah, because you wish it was you, bitch.
It really makes you mad, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know properly, but did she make it, they were young kids and asked for money?
Yeah.
You want my Dan?
So I know she did that Christmas thing, but her kids are older. Did she lead everyone to believe that they were two like young kids?
They were young, yeah.
Exactly, they're all adults.
She made out like they were like really, really young. and she had no money for Christmas presents and no money to give them a Christmas dinner or anything. And it was only because we were really quickly able to
send her a canned chicken.
We were adults, one of whom was in the army, and they had their own jobs as well. So, yeah.
Exactly. Amelia Grace, hi, welcome in.
And can I just say as well, Pearl, you know that woman saying there, you know when Christmas is, you should put away for it. I've been put in a situation this year where I've been made homeless at the end of this year, and I've managed to find a house, but I've had to spend all my money securing it. But things happen, and I'm not going to say who, but somebody has reached out to say that they'll help buy Christmas presents for me kids. So bugger everybody and their opinion. You need to do what you need to do. And as mums, if you're a single mum and you've come out of a bad situation, I'll dare anybody to come and tackle me on that.
No, that's it. If friends want to do that, very nice. But again, I get all the other sides of it too. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and I hope you're okay. Yes, and we hope you're okay, my Claire.
Oh no, I'm fine. Honestly, this is going to be the start of an amazing year. I've been through a hellish year, but this is a fresh start, and the kids understand it's going to be a tighter Christmas. But they're much happier because we're going to have our own house.
And then
this
next
is the fresh
Christmas,
start.
will it be better than this Christmas?
Oh my God, it'll be amazing. And I've said to them, you know, if I have to then like take them sale shopping in January, we'll do that. They're just happy we're not in a horrible situation.
So someone's helped you out. Say you was watching someone and then their circumstances changed and then they was helped out. Now imagine if it was every year.
Oh, well, if it was every year, yeah, totally, Dan. Yeah, I could understand that. But, you know, I just think the woman in Angie's box saying, you know where it is. Sometimes some life hits you with a curveball.
Yeah, that's what I said before. Like, if people have to leave a certain, like, situation and then move into a property with nothing, then I fully understand that. But a lot of times it is just thinking, do you know what? Other people have foot the bill for me. And that's how it's gotten nowadays.
I would never do that. I would never do that. No. And I mean, like I said, it's somebody on the app, and it was mentioned in a group. I'm calling it a group chat, and that person wanted to help, and I was like, you don't have to. No, and he went, no, I want to, and you know, I thought, you know, I always pay back when I can. I pay it back forward if I can, and that's what I'll do.
Well, that's what Alicia's just said to Chippy. She said, we know in the future when somebody else needs help, and if you're in the predicament, you will come there and, like, you'll help when you can.
Well, I'm going to say this, and he might not want us to, but there was a couple of months ago, I was skipping meals because I didn't have enough money, but I wanted to make sure the kids were okay, and Chippy put £50 in my bank account to make sure I could eat.
There you go. So these are the little things behind the scenes
people that, but I'm going to
that
tell them
nobody knows about. Yeah. But that's where I come from by saying, yes, it was a beautiful thing that everybody done, but look who's getting the hate for this now, Chippy, right?